Hey, Clay.
It seems like soon you will have a very cute Scorpio in your collection. Let's enjoy it together. Prepare 5 colors of clay: pink, orange, white, violet, and black. Let's start with a tail. Let's take 2 colors of clay: orange and pink. Then roll 7 middle balls and pin them with your finger. Awesome job! Then take a piece of pink clay and roll 1 middle ball. You've done it! A tail is done. It's time to model a head. Take a piece of pink clay and roll 1 big ball. Awesome job! The head is done. Model an eye. Take a piece of white clay and roll 1 middle ball. And pin it with your finger. Turn and make a deepening with a pencil. Well done! An eye is done. Now make the pupil. Take a piece of black clay and roll 1 little ball. Hooray! The pupil is done. It's time to model the bases for the eyes. Take a piece of black clay and roll 1 middle ball. Then roll into a cylinder with your fingers. And roll into a sausage with your hand. Then bend it with your fingers. You've done it! The basis for the eyes is done. Now make legs. Take a piece of violet clay and roll 6 little balls. Then roll them into sausages with your fingers. And bend them with your fingers. Hooray! Legs are done. Let's model an eyebrow. Take a piece of violet clay and roll 1 middle ball. Then roll into a cylinder with your fingers. And bend it with your fingers. Hooray! An eyebrow is done. Let's model a mouth. Take a piece of violet clay and roll 1 middle ball. And roll into a sausage with your hand. Then bend it with your fingers. Pin it. And bend it with your fingers. Hooray! A mouth is done. Now make a tongue. Take a piece of orange clay and roll 1 middle ball. Then roll into a cylinder with your fingers. Pin it with your finger. And make a cut with a cutter. Awesome job! The tongue is done. Let's start modeling a trio. I'm sure you'll create a piece of art. We're going to use 4 colors of clay: blue, pink, white, and black. Let's start with legs. Take a piece of blue clay and roll 4 middle balls. Then roll them into sausages with your fingers. Well done. Legs are done. Now make a body. Take a piece of blue clay and roll one big ball. Then roll into a sausage with your hand. Well done. The body is done. Let's make the bases for the eyes. Take a piece of blue clay and roll 3 little balls. Then roll them into sausages with your fingers. Attach them. And roll 3 little balls. Awesome job! The basis for the eyes is done. It's time to make a tail. Take a piece of blue clay and roll 1 middle ball. Roll into a carrot with your fingers. Then pin it with your finger. And bend with your fingers. Hooray! A tail is done. It's time to model lips. Take a piece of pink clay and roll 3 middle balls. Then roll into sausages with your hands. Bend them with your fingers. And pin lips with your fingers. Then bend them with your fingers. Hooray! Lips are done. Let's model eyes. Take a piece of white clay and roll 3 little balls. Then pin them with your finger. And make deepenings with a pencil. Hooray! Eyes are done. It's time to make pupils. Take a piece of black clay and roll 3 little balls. Well done! Pupils are done. Cool! It wasn't so difficult. Now your trio will make everyone smile.
Cool! Can you make a friend for me? Choose one for yourself.
We are going to make the best a Bigfoot in the world. I believe you'll do your best. We're going to use 5 colors of clay: turquoise, red, white, black, and blue. Please make a body. Take a piece of turquoise clay and roll 1 big ball. Roll into a sausage with your hand. Then pin it with your finger. Then bend it with your fingers. Well done! The body is done. Let's make fingers. Take a piece of turquoise clay and roll 8 little balls. Awesome job! Fingers are done. Model eyes. Take a piece of white clay and roll 2 middle balls. Awesome job! Eyes are done. Let's make pupils. Take a piece of blue clay and roll 2 little balls. Then pin them with your finger. And make deepenings with a pencil. Great job! Pupils are done. It's time to model an eyebrow. Take a piece of black clay and roll one middle ball. Then roll into a sausage with your hand. And bend it with your fingers. Well done! An eyebrow is done. Now make a mouth. Take a piece of red clay and roll one middle ball. Then roll into a cylinder with your fingers. And flatten with your finger. Hooray! The mouth is done. It's time to make spots. Take a piece of turquoise clay and roll 15 little balls. And pin them with your finger. Hooray! Spots are done. Now make teeth. Take a piece of white clay and roll 4 little balls with your fingers. Hooray! Teeth are done. Great! Your family will love your Bigfoot is great. How about another figure?
Cool. Can you make a friend for me? Choose one for yourself.